Scorpio, this is going to be your new moon reading for August 30th. This one's going to be a pretty stellar moon. I feel like we're going to have a lot of like organizing and detail-oriented stuff. The daily schedules that we go through are really going to be having some kind of an energy pull towards that due to the new moon being in Virgo. So you may be feeling that, that tug, like I said, of wanting to get details, appointments, schedules, anything that maybe concerns health for you, Scorpio. If you need to check into your, maybe your annual checkup, or maybe even just checking your daily health regimen, making sure that you're on top of it. Because Virgo's going to ask us all to look at that kind of, detailed work in our life. And with, Virgo ruling that sixth house of service and health, we're definitely going to be wanting to check in on all those areas of our life. Where do we give service? Where do we receive service? Where do we take care of our health? And check out those details. So let's get a card here. You're the only one that hasn't flopped out a card, so I'm just going to pull her. Oh, cool. Okay, it's time to release negativity, Scorpio. And what is this? Full moon in Scorpio. So what are the odds of that? Well, I should probably play the lottery today. It's time to release negativity. What does that mean for you, Scorpio? Is there something going on in your life that is bothering you? It doesn't serve you anymore. Maybe it's no longer bringing you joy. Maybe it's come to a completion and you're having a hard time letting go. Okay, so let's get some more information and see if we can clarify a little bit further what's going on. I'll also be posting the monthly zodiac readings for September just right around this new moon. So keep an eye out for that. Please subscribe. I'm brand new to YouTube, and that's the only way to kind of get the word out. And I definitely want to get some good conversations going, learn, experience some things, and the only way to really do that is to subscribe and then hit that little bell button and you'll get updates on when I post. So I'm going to be trying to do that as often as possible, and definitely with any planetary alignments and shifts and moon phases. So, as much as I can get into these readings, I will. Scorpio, number 2, listen. Number 4, just breathe. That's come out a lot for these readings, so that's kind of a theme. And blossom. Now it looks like here, Scorpio, you have 2 major arcanas, okay? This is huge. Whenever we have a major arcana heaviness in our reading, that means that we're going to have big shifts. Bigger than just our normal day-to-day shifts, okay? These are more like life altering and life memorable, okay? So we have releasing negativity, we have listen, just breathe, and blossom. So let's check this out. Listen. In traditional tarot, this card, I apologize for that. This card is going to be the High Priestess, okay? What is the High Priestess? She knows it all. She has it all in a knowledge book, written down. Everything's divine, and the message of this card is trust. Okay, because when we get this kind of card, we're feeling this I know energy because we've trusted. You only know when you believe, right? And so the ones always come in with a new opportunity. The 2s are making the decision to go for it. And that's that I know. And listening to your gut, listening to your intuition. This is probably in the top 10 of my favorite cards out of the whole tarot cards, because it definitely asks you to trust yourself. And that's the whole reason I do these readings, is because I feel each illustration, every word that comes out of my mouth, and the words even in meanings written on these cards can evoke something inside of you that helps you have that inner dialogue for change, growth, emotional charge up, whatever it is. So, this is the whole purpose of these readings, is to connect with yourself, get some self-realization going on. What do you need to release that's negative, Scorpio? And are you listening to yourself? That being right underneath that's kind of like, you need to release, but do you even know? Do you know? That's the question here. Do you know? So the 4 is going to be the Wands energy, and that's passion, okay? And when we get this kind of a card, especially around these major arcana, it's asking you to take a moment, take a pause, and figure out where you've been, where you're going, and how much you've done, right? Look how far you've come. You've got 4 wands. They're in the ground. That's a foundation. You've started something. You've gotten pretty far, and it may have taken a lot of work to get to that 4. And you may feel like you have a lot more to go, which is fine and great. There's, anything that's amazing takes a little bit of time. So this is telling you to take a moment to pause and breathe and, you know, maybe just reflect on everything that you've done up to this point. It's that breathing and that releasing. So releasing negative, you could be breathing out that negativity, okay? Recognizing that it doesn't serve you. It's not serving its purpose. It's not helping you along your path. Release it, okay? Because there's something coming with this new moon that's going to open up an opportunity, open a new door, but it's definitely up to us to step through, okay? And it looks like you've already been doing something like that, and if you haven't, then the goal is to listen. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, your higher self, and begin that self-realization. Something that I really believe in, and the whole reason I created Dragonfly Wisdom is, that self-realization. So then we have 20, which is Blossom, and in the traditional tarot, this is going to be Judgment, okay? This is reincarnation and awareness, okay? So for some of you, this is just going to be awareness of what you need to release, listening and becoming aware and blossoming from that, right? You're growing from new knowledge, new lessons. As we grow in this human experience, we're learning something constantly. And what we do with that is what's important. So you're blossoming from this new release of negativity, this new breath of fresh air that you're going to take and, pause and check it out. This can also be something coming back around. Okay, so if we have something coming back around, you're going to need to be ready for it. Because sometimes when things come back around, it's a second chance. It's another opportunity to grasp something that should be yours, could be yours, will be yours, but you need to be ready. You need to be ready to show up with it, okay? And with both of these being major arcana, it's big. It's not just something basic. It's huge. It's larger than life for you. So breathing out and taking a pause. What's up? Check yourself. The 4s always come with that I realize, okay? I realize. I know, I realize, and awareness. So there's a whole lot of inner knowing going on for you, Scorpio. Let's bring this down into like a nice little visual cycle here, okay? So you're breathing, you're listening to your inner self, you're releasing negativity so that you can blossom. Okay, really big energy here of transformation. And really, if you think about it, Scorpio, you are the sign of transformation because, death is your tarot card, which is expected transformation and expected, change and growth. So anytime something, dies or whatever, there's always that opportunity for growth. And that happens, all throughout nature, and that happens in our experiences. So releasing that negative, that negativity has to go. It's got to die in order for you to blossom. Okay, Scorpio, then that's really, it seems like, the clear message here. And that can be for anything. That can be for work, relationships, a passionate creative project that you're working with. With these being general readings, Scorpio, we're picking up on something that's going to be more broad, right? Much more broad. That's that energy that we're picking on right now for this new moon energy. We can hone it to a new moon and a Scorpio, but after that, it's up to your inner guidance and intuition to see what this is telling you. You know what you need to release in order to bloom. You already know. Like as soon as I said it, an image or thought processed, and you knew right then. So that's just what I love about these tarot cards. I'm just so passionate about the way they can, cause that sensation and feeling inside of us. Okay, very cool. We got 7 of Cups. So it looks like you're feeling some kind of confusion even. Okay, and that could be maybe why you're not releasing, because you're not really sure. The 7s are going to ask us what's worth it, and is it still worth it, and what's worth it to you, Scorpio. What is worth it? Okay, if you choose one of these cups, are you going to lose something? And that's a problem. If you choose one of these cups, you don't know the outcome, and that's scary. Listen Listen to your intuition and you're going to have no problem choosing one of these cups, okay? All you need to do is release that negativity to hear intuition more clear. Once you get a lot of that negativity, doubt, you know, anger, resentment, some of that other more negative, heavy feelings off your chest and out and heal from it, breathe, right? You're going to heal from this, then you can really hear. Once you heal, you can hear. And once you hear, you can choose wisely on which one of those cups is really going to fulfill what you desire. And what we desire is different, right? What I desire is going to be different from what you desire, most likely. So, for all of you Scorpios out there, really checking in with yourself to see what you desire and recognize that it can bring through this beautiful bloom, this beautiful blossom, and opportunity for regeneration, awareness, renewal. It could be that second opportunity that you feel like you missed maybe at some point. So come back and check on the monthly readings for September. I'll be posting those right around the new moon time. And subscribe. Again, hit that bell so you get the most updated stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.